I hear the train a-comin'. It's rollin' around the bend. And I ain't seen the sunshine. I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps a-rollin'. All down the San Antonio. All down the San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy. Don't ever play with a gun. I hear the train a-comin'. It's rollin' around the bend. And I ain't seen the sunshine. I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps a-rollin'. All down to San Antonio. All down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy. Don't ever play with guns. I hear the train a-comin'. It's rollin' around the bend. And I ain't seen the sunshine. I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps a-rollin'. All down to San Antonio. All down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy. Don't ever play with guns. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy. Don't ever play with guns.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? KIODIEKIN here. Thank you for joining. Today's going to be a fun and relaxing stream. We're going to get into a little bit of gameplay. For the most part, I hope most of you have been enjoying Supreme Ultra, which has been released to the community. And you know what? We got a few special guests that may be popping through today. And in the chat, I see we have Business Rep, and we also have Level 1 Online. If you guys don't know who Level 1 Online is, he's been around for a little bit. He's been around in the retro gaming, or I would say the retropie community, longer than me. He does a lot of things with the SBCs and some of the other content that he works. I know he's working right now with the SNES mod, something of so forth. You guys can check out his channel. But today we're going to get into some Xbox cloud gaming. Just trying to relax my mind from a lot of the technical aspects of stuff. I just want to have a little bit of fun. I have some video reviews that I definitely need to catch up on, and just want to try to keep people informed. And, you know, I did invite a lot of the people from some of the Facebook groups, but I guess they prefer asking questions in the groups rather than jumping on a live chat and we answering them live. But apparently that's just how it typically goes. Would definitely want to thank all the Patreon subscribers. This video is sponsored by the community members, the supporters of Patreon, and some of the other groups that I do have. I want to thank you guys for your contributions, because without you guys, a lot of this stuff just wouldn't see the light of day. I mean, it pretty much would, maybe eventually, but just not as fast, not as efficient, and definitely not as fast. I can tell you that, because there's a lot of headaches that go on, and sometimes we need to know, you know, why is it worth it? Why are we investing our time into a lot of this stuff that, you know, most people think is free, but when I look at my receipts, and each Raspberry Pi cost me, I had 4 of them, cost me about $80, $200 PCs, you know, and other things, $300 hard drives and stuff like that. That stuff ain't free, especially when it's just project oriented. But without further ado, this is Supreme Ultra on the Raspberry Pi 5. We're going to play around a little bit with some cloud gaming for Xbox. So if you guys have an Xbox Live account, you want to jump in, want to have some fun, then you guys could you're free to jump in and do so. So the Xbox cloud gaming is one of, I think, 4 or 5 different services that Supreme Ultra offers. So we're going to go in here to ports. And there's a way to do it. Now, I personally like the layout better on the Orange Pi 5. Pi Resurrection, I like it much better because you have each service there. It's pretty much a copy version of opening up Chromium, and then that's how we access it here. So let's just go ahead and open it up. Just walk you guys through some of the basic processes. I don't recommend Firefox because it throws the controls out of whack. And some of this cloud gaming aspect is still unique to me. There's not a definitive circumstance in how this works. I'm still trying to understand the aspects. Like, for example, you go out and you buy a computer with a particular video card. It's guaranteed to work. You know what you can run in it. This is entirely different because I went out and got some other single board computers that have very similar specs. And I said, based on the specs, it should do cloud gaming, but the efficiency definitely wasn't there. All right, so here we are in cloud gaming. So I just tapped A, B a bunch of times while the video loading screen was up. And then you have these different services. We have Chromium, AntStream, Luna Cloud, NVIDIA Cloud Gaming, Xbox Cloud, all through Chromium. I think, is one of them missing? No, okay, I forgot. Luna and NVIDIA offers like 2 additional services through each one. So Luna does Amazon Cloud Gaming, and then with NVIDIA, you also have Ubisoft and Epic. You can kind of go through there. So we're going to log into Chromium. I don't suggest using Firefox. It throws your controllers off. Also, too, if you do decide to boot up using Luna, Amazon Cloud Gaming, that was a little bit more finicky. Do not boot up or load a 1080p resolution. There will be some latency issues. What is going on, Kel King? Got Mr. Kel King in the house. Long-time supporter. We got plenty of these guys here. Definitely love the support. We have Luna, which is Amazon Cloud Gaming. If you guys want to see more of that, I'm not logged into that right now. We're going to focus on Xbox tonight, but I do have some more stuff in the playlist. If you guys check out the Orange Pi 5, that's where we first introduced you guys, the community, to cloud gaming here on the Supreme Team stuff. All right, Chromium Xbox Cloud Gaming. Let's go ahead and log in. My default emulator for this is fine, but yeah, if you guys use Luna, just make sure it's 720p or anything lower than that, because you will experience some latency issues. All right, and I am already logged in. But, this is just a good alternative. It saves you money from having to turn on your Xbox, from a power consumption standpoint. And you have access to a lot of good games here. These are the only cloud versions. Like if you play this on PC, of course, you have a bigger variety of games you can select from. It can also install to the hard drive. But I think, what is it now? 1,500 games. This is a nice selection of stuff that you can get into. In fact, let's go ahead and see all games. I'm not going to go through all of them, just doing a little showcase. And I'm sure most of you guys have seen this, but maybe some of you haven't seen the performance. But, this is just in addition to something nice to have where you don't have to step away from your retropie unit or from your single board computer to do this, once you're done with your retro gaming. So you then now have this alternative to just log in here and play all of this. Now, keep in mind, again, this does require a subscription, but I'm sure most of you have a subscription to some type of service, whether it's Xbox, Nvidia Cloud, with Ubisoft, which is on here too, and also Epic Games and Stream Online. So it's just nice to know, and all this is legal. So there's nothing shady about this. This is all legal. Nothing's hacked. Nothing's modified. Xbox doesn't. You know what it is? Level one, I don't know why people say that. I mean, like, what are you looking for? Like, there's more than enough games now. Like, back when we were kids, you had a few games and then you were done with it, and then there was really nothing out. But there's more than enough games now to where even if you finish one, you're not going to finish them all in your lifetime. There's just too many of these games out. So just enjoy what they have. And I like this business principle that they came out with, just to kind of release everything. Because there's only 24 hours in a day, 8 days. You spend 8 hours of your day awake, pretty much, 8 hours sleeping. And, you're working. You don't have time for all this stuff. So, it's just nice that they open up all of this to give you a better selection of what you can play. Because most of these games aren't replayable. Most of them are just a one and done aspect. And, that's what you have. But because I still have a bunch of games I bought over 10 years ago on GameFly. Never even played it. But anyway, let's jump into my warm-up. I always love starting out with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in time. I always kind of test my latency, kind of play it. And again, if you have an Xbox Live account, feel free to jump on in. I'll start a party. You guys can join in on the fun. And if any of you have any relatable questions to the build, what we're working on with, Supreme, if you guys have some understanding, now is your time. So please don't sit back, watch the live stream, and then jump in a group and say, hey, I got a bunch of questions, when it's just much easier to streamline it this way over video and just talk to you and answer some of the common questions that we have here. Level one, did you get a chance to test cloud gaming? I can't remember what device you had where you were testing it or doing something with the cloud gaming. You wanted to see if it worked. All right, this is one of my favorites, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And I'm glad they're releasing a lot of these arcade games. I know, Contra's coming out in a few days, in two weeks, something like that. I think that's going to be on Steam. Now, I must tell you, I'm not sure if it's my capture card, but if you guys see, well, I'll let you know on my end, but there shouldn't be any audio delay. There's no audio delay here, but I've noticed that when I record sometimes, or if I'm doing a live stream, the audio's out of sync. That has nothing to do with the performance or anything like that. So sometimes that happens. Rick, good night. Thank you for joining. Thank you guys for joining. Appreciate your time and contributions. I know there's plenty of other things you guys are going to be doing tonight, but hanging out with me today, we're going to have some fun. Try to clear my mind of some of the technical mumbo jumbo and all the jargon. So I know I don't live stream too often, so I just figured I'd just kind of jump on here and do a little something. You know what I mean? No, it wasn't the Atomic Pi level one. It was that other device you were trying or something. I can't remember if you were doing it on your PC or whatever. It was like 2 months ago you were asking me about it. All right, so I'm gonna use this character. She's still one of the ones I'm still trying to level up. Kind of leveled up everybody else. I got let's see, Casey Jones, Splinter, April Neal, and Donatello. I still need to level up here. So let's go ahead and pick her. I'll pick it doesn't really matter. I'll just stick with that color. Yeah, that's CP Tang 20. Yeah, I think it was that one. Were you able to get Cloud Gaming working on that? All right, let's go ahead and party up. I'm going to start a party here in case anybody publicly wants to join. And for the sake of this conversation and for this video, I am using a Raspberry Pi 5 8GB model. Should work. Obviously, it should work on the 4GB. I'm using an Xbox Elite controller, which is pretty much my favorite. And let me know if my clicks on the controller are a little bit too much. I can back up or do whatever I need to. Just didn't want it to be too much or overbearing on you. And let's see, I'm using the official power supply, and I am running off of an SSD drive. But again, Supreme Ultra will boot off of an SSD, USB, doesn't really matter. So we got it all hooked up for you. And just so you guys know, I have been experimenting with PlayStation 2 networking. So that is something else I have been tinkering around with because it does have built-in LAN connectivity for 2 players. I got 3, well, currently right now I have 3 Pi 5s. So I will get the other one hooked up. And then, of course, we also have my waterproof test, which will be coming down the pipeline. It's already waterproofed. I just haven't stuck it in water yet because I've been busy doing all this other stuff and trying to catch up on videos and answering questions and blah, blah, blah. And so, you know, typically even till this day, people still wonder if I use distilled water. So I got some 7-Up videos that you guys can also check out. I can't believe my own cousin asked me, how do I waterproof the connectors? I'm like, seriously, man? Kale, which Pi do you have? What's the... You got the 4GB? You talking about the Pi 4? Like, what's your... Oh, shoot. What's your situation there? But you know what? I think the most daunting task, though, for that maybe other people in some of the other hobby-related communities don't see as far as like RetroPie, not RetroPie, but the Pi hobby group, is that, you know, when you create an image, you know, it's not like creating a project and, hey, it works for you, but then if, you know, and that's all you have to worry about. But when you release an image publicly, then you start running into all these different variables. People say it doesn't work, runs too slow, doesn't boot. So there's like an additional level of customer service that typically comes included. And that itself is just very time consuming. All right, 8GB. Oh, we got Retro Blizz on tonight. Hold up. We got Mr. Retro Blizz here. He's been a long-time supporter. Let's get him here in the chat.
Hey, what's going on, Keo?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Hey, I'm well, man.
Oh, man, I just had to have you on. Thank you, you know, for joining. I'm just relaxing. Finally get to play some games and clear my head from all the technical stuff right now.
What you playing?
If you want to jump on this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge on Xbox.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. I have the Turtles collection, but I have Xbox, but I don't have the cloud, so I have never played this.
Oh, this is fun. Well, you can buy this. It's not specifically with the subscription. So.
Yeah, I've been wanting to look into this. I just haven't gotten around to it, man. I play so many games on the channel It gets convoluted sometimes trying to get to them all sometimes. But anyway, thanks for having me on, man. I get to watch you for a change. I get to watch somebody instead of being the one playing.
I'm just glad to finally be playing instead of just going through stuff, testing, and saying, all right, that works. Next one, that works. All right, that one doesn't work. All right, we got to fix that. So.
Yeah. Last I saw you on StreamYard. You were on my channel. We were talking about some obscure video game controllers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you guys could check out Retro Bliss. That was, maybe a month and a half or so ago. We did a live stream, and he had me on there with another guest, and we were talking about obscure controllers and whatnot. So
yeah, really you had some really cool ones on there I had never seen before. So that was a really cool episode. So yeah, this is really interesting.
Yeah. So what have you been up to now? What games are you playing? Any projects you're working on?
Well, with the podcast, we're having a podcast this Tuesday. We normally have it at 8 o'clock on Tuesdays, but this Tuesday we had to bump it up to 5 because we have a special guest. His name is John Champeau of Champ Games. And I don't know if you know who that is or not, but he's a programmer for the Atari 2600. And I know that's really old school for some people in your audience, but he has done some amazing things for the Atari 2600. He does homebrews, and he does homebrew ports for the Atari 2600. Okay. And I stream a bunch of his games on my channel. And so he's agreed to do an interview on the channel. But he was only available at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So if anybody's interested in watching that interview, he'll be on the Retro Bliss Gaming YouTube channel at 5 o'clock. But anyway, that's basically what I've got going on, other than just the regular live streaming and trying to crank out some review videos and things like that. You know how that goes. Just trying to keep content fresh for the viewers, and trying to keep everybody happy and keep retro alive,
I feel you know the story. Have you had a chance? Have you thought about buying a Pi 5? Are you using any single board computers currently for gaming? Or
I have not really, not recently. No, I've thought about it, but I've tried to think about what I would use it for. Really, the only thing that I know that I would probably use it for would be to mod maybe an arcade 1-up cabinet or something. Mm-hmm. I really don't know what else I would use it for. I haven't really thought a whole lot about what I would need a single board computer for personally, other than to do a mod of one of my arcade 1-up cabinets, which I do want to do eventually. But I haven't got around to doing it yet. But yeah, one of these days. I'm retired, so I'm on a fixed income, and my wife's got me on a short leash.
Happy wife, happy life.
Yeah, well, that hasn't worked out too well.
Uh-oh.
You know what they say about puppy love, don't you?
No, Lord.
It leads to a dog's life.
Well, we want to keep you out the doghouse. We don't want to get you in trouble.
No, I've been married 38 years, man. I've been very blessed by the best, man. I'm a very very happy man. I have 2 wonderful boys. I shouldn't say boys; they're men now. They're in their 30s. One's getting close to his 40s now at this point, and they have families of their own, and yeah, so.
Well, that's pretty good, man. It's nice to to have that and have that stability in the house.
Yeah.
Do any of them get on any games or anything, or?
Well, basically, none of them really like the retro stuff that I like to stream most of the time. Right. But I'll tell you just Reader's Digest version about the history of my video gaming. I started back in 1977. I was 12. I asked for the Atari 2600 when I was 12. That's what the year it came out. My parents bought one for me, and that's basically all I had until after I got married. And then I got a Master System, and I probably had maybe 10, 12, 15 games. I can't remember how many I bought for it. And then that's basically all I had up until I got a PC.
Right.
And for many years, I was just a PC gamer. That's all I did was PC gaming.
Which PC did you start off with?
Oh, Pentium. I don't know. Pentium 1 something. I don't know. I can't remember what it was, but it was all I remember was it was a it was dial up. Obviously you couldn't play anyone
Right.
over the phone too often. But when my kids got old enough, I got them each a PC, and down in the man cave as it was back then, I hardwired networked old school. I got network cards in each one of the computers, and I hardwired them, and I had to manually configure the IP addresses on each computer so that and I had a hub there, and so that was kind of interesting that I had to learn how to do it that way, because even though I had went to college a little bit about computer programming, I didn't have any networking experience at the time, so I was kind of a self-taught networking guy for at least enough to learn how to do that part of it. And so we would have little LAN parties, and so
I miss those. I miss those were the days, LAN parties.
Yeah. I retired from the Postal Service, and I worked nights mostly. And so me and my buddies, we would get off work, and instead of going to sleep, I worked at nights, and so they'd all come over to my house, and we'd play games all day instead of going to sleep. And they go back to work. That was when I was a young man.
Right,
and we'd play games. We'd play the Command and Conquer games.
Oh, which one?
The original Command and Conquer. I love the Red Alert series. Red Alert 2. I
didn't get into Command and Conquer until Generals and Zero Hour came around.
Yeah, I actually have Generals, but I've not really played that one too much. We also played like Unreal Tournament, the Quake, Quake, all that. I really like real-time strategy games. I don't know if you've ever heard of a real-time strategy game called Dark Reign.
No, I never heard of that one.
Yeah, that was a really fun one. I'm trying to think of some other ones that were really good back in the day. They say at my age, your memory's the second thing to go, but I can't remember what the first one was. But we had some fun back then, man. Time keeps on slipping into the future, man. You blink and it just goes. But
That's true.
It does. It really does. But when I retired, I thought, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I need something to do. I hadn't planned on retiring at 56.
Right.
And when I crunched the numbers, the financial guy at the Postal Service said, "Hey, man, you make more money retiring, sitting at home on your rear end than you will coming into work every day." I'm like, I'm not staying here.
Yeah, that's true. When you factor it in, you know how much money you spend in gas and lunches and just
taxes.
Yeah, time. I mean, the tax they take out and the wear and tear on your car. You're like, well, wait a minute. Like, if I had like a good few grand a month coming in, and I could just sit on my butt all day.
Right, exactly. So I kind of decided, well, I'll just pop in emulate a video game here and there and see if anybody will watch me play. And lo and behold, it kind of have a little bit of a following.
Right.
It's kind of amazing. I have an amazing audience. I really love the people who watch me play and get on there and watch the gameplay and participate in the chat and it's almost like a little family because some of the same people get on there, but then I get new friends every day too. So it's really
Right.
fun to have that. And plus, that's kind of how I met you too, because as I am kind of watching and getting new ideas and learning new and picking up new things. One of the new things I picked up was the Atari dual fight stick with trackball from Micro
Right.
Center, and I was having a tough time trying to get that thing configured because I didn't get the one with the Raspberry Pi in it. I just got the controller, and lo and behold, there you were, man, and you had a custom image there. Someone knew what they were doing, unlike me. And you were so kind and gracious to be able to supply the image for that thing, and we developed a relationship and a friendship that way, and it's kind of blossomed. I appreciate that, and I play that thing to death, man. I still play that thing all the time, man. It's great.
Right. You know, it's funny too because I told somebody like when I first saw that Atari Fight Stick, I wasn't planning on buying it because when I saw it at Micro Center, I was just like, you know, it's just another retro gaming gimmick. Let me see, what is that? Man, you are a woman. That was Mortal Kombat 11, Kel King. Yeah, when I saw it, I just like, because you know, there's like so many different retro gaming accessories and joysticks and stuff out there. And so I saw it a few times at Micro Center, and I was like, I'll bypass it. It's just probably another gimmick or something. I don't need it. But I was like, you know what? I don't have anything in my collection right now with a trackball. So I said, you know, I need to emulate a trackball, play around with it. And then by that time, you know, it was like the latest and greatest thing. I saw a few YouTube videos up, and I was like, man, you mean I had a chance to jump on this first if I wanted to, because I saw it like maybe 2 months ahead of time when I was hanging out. I did a live stream at Micro Center with Bobby, 2-4.
Yeah.
And so, decided to make an image based on the Pi 4 because the one that Micro Center sells, or that it came with the unit, if you got the combo, was for the Pi 3B Plus. And I was
Right.
like, well, I'd rather have the dual marquee. You know, you got the extra power and all that other stuff. So I figured, you know, and I was skeptical about doing it because I didn't want to step on their toes. Like if they had an image or something, I would interrupt, you know, because I love me some Micro Center. So,
Right.
I was, you know, it took me a while to kind of think about doing it. Then I was like, I'll just go ahead and do it.
But it's a sweet image, man. And the thing of it is, it was the trackball that was the tipping point for me because I could not get that thing configured. And when I got your image, for me, I know that everybody has their certain opinion about the sensitivity of the trackball, you know.
Yeah.
But for me, the sensitivity was just right for most of the games. Now, there's some of the games that, you know, you could maybe change the sensitivity just a little bit, but for most of the games, it's just right for me. So I just have a great time with that thing. So it's amazing.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right, so I got to warn you guys. This is one of my favorite games. I used to talk a ton of trash when I used to run with my crew back in the day with Gears of War. So if I zonk out for a second, but I really get into this game. And we will be playing this online. In fact, I think this will be the first official time I've played online with the Raspberry Pi 5. I played before for like 30 seconds, but my controller was all out of whack. So if you're talking, you're like, Heel, are you there? I'm still here. I'm just, you know, focused on that. But I love doing the tests like this because not only am I live streaming on my internet connection, you guys get to see a live stream and then live gameplay streaming online through the Raspberry Pi 5.
That's amazing that you're going to be able to play this game on a Pi 5, man.
Yeah, we will see. Because if it ain't, because you know, I don't BS you guys. If it ain't performing, I'll throw this controller across the room and just be done with it. Because hey, I don't play around with this game. I get into it.
I hear you.
Oh yeah.
Will I distract you if I'm talking while you're playing?
Oh no, not at all. No, not at all. Trust me.
Yeah.
Trust me. Yeah, when my nephews and my family and I, we get together, oh, they hear some things come out of me. Oh yeah. Ooh, War Machine. Oh, now I'm a little rusty, but I'm not gonna make any excuses either.
Well, that's
So,
okay.
but again, guys, we are using Supreme Ultra Raspberry Pi 5. This is RetroPie. We are built into the interface, Xbox Live, cloud gaming. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Who the hell picked this map? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is one of the worst maps. This is one of the worst maps ever in this game. But when we played around with this, we had this on the Orange Pi 5, man. It was a breath of fresh air because we were like, well, what else can we do? We're tired of the retro games, It's like you can't justify buying something new and there's nothing else new to it, and that's what's kind of going on. Like, I'll ask you in a few minutes, like, what are your thoughts like on some of the images on what you see for some of these single board computers? But if you were to buy one, like a Raspberry Pi 5, Orange Pi 5, or any one of these more powerful single board computers, going from the Pi 4, what would you expect to see on it? Like, what would it take to justify the cost of you going out and buying one?
So my question is, what server are you tying into to play the game?
This is Xbox Live service.
Oh, it's Xbox. So you can do that through a Raspberry Pi 5?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. I'm in the front, so that means I've probably got a good connection here. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Ah, crap. This is what I was afraid of. So I got to figure this out. See, this is why I only played for a few seconds the last time. So, I think there may be some accessibility settings that I need to change.
Oh, yeah.
Because
get you, man.
It's the controllers. Oh, let me see here. Let me see. Oh God, no. Let me see. Controller. Let me see. No controller. I gotta fix this crap. See, so sometimes this is what gets me on. Let me see here. Controller is that the browser has a different type of setup.
Oh,
and it doesn't give you your. Cause see, I can't look up right now. I'm trying to look up. Hold up.
oh. So do you invert when you
Oh,
play?
you know what? Let me see. Let me see if my inversion settings.
Because I always invert.
Let's see. Invert y-axis.
Some people do, some people don't.
Well, I normally do, but that's not. See, I'm moving around with the left joystick. I'm supposed to be able to do. The joysticks are backwards right now. So let me. And I've noticed that there's been a thing with, like I said, some of these browsers. Like if I was using Firefox or something, then it definitely okay. Control scheme, sticks, left-handed, default. Come on, Keel needs to get in this action, baby. They need me. Oh man, I should have fixed out some of this before the live stream, but here we go with the troubleshooting. Let's turn that off. Almost there. This isn't. Yeah, my buttons are out of whack because normally the A button is jump or allows me to roll and everything. So it's not doing that.
Take your time, get it right, man, because you don't want to be, don't.
Well, the other team, my teammates right now, whoever they are, they're probably pissed. They wondering what the heck is this guy doing.
That's okay. That's okay.
Let
them be ticked at you for the moment, because once you get it right, then you'll be good.
Let's see. Control scheme, default. Oh, am I there? Oh yeah, baby. Painless is waiting. Let's go get
Uh-oh.
Oh, Sookie Sue.
Ah.
Yep. Yeah, baby. Ah, shoot, I didn't even get my trigger off.
Oh.
Yeah, we're running Xbox on the Pi. Yeah,
That's
baby.
amazing. Man, that Pi is running good. I can't believe the graphics are so smooth. How much memory's on there graphically?
It doesn't use a lot. I think you need at least 2 to 3. I mean, you need really 4. I mean, obviously you're going to get a single board computer. I mean, and it says you only need maybe 2 to do cloud gaming, but I've seen in some cases where you need maybe 4. So
Okay.
yeah, I finally got one. I can call me daddy.
I got to start getting into first-person shooters and and shooters like this. I've really lost it. Oh man, go ahead.
Ah, shoot, he caught me when I was freaking reloading. Sorry, Chad. I'm sorry to Oh.
Well, I like the red and the gore, man. It's really good.
Well, that's the part of this game. Like Call of Duty and stuff, I can't get into it. I just can't. Like Fortnite and a few other ones. I mean, when you play this game, you feel like you're actually doing something, not like shooting at somebody, they die a few times. You get into this game.
Yeah.
Kale, no, I have not. I'm still working on it. I believe I got some special surprises for you guys on that one.
So you're listening and talking to them as well.
Yep. Oh,
All
dang
right.
it, dude. I wanted those nades.
You are a multitasker.
I talk a whole lot of trash on here. That's why usually when I play, I don't have my mic on.
Hey, man, I'm used to talking trash.
Oh, shoot. I'm screwed.
Uh-oh.
Oh, dang it. I didn't even see him standing there. Crap.
You rolled right into him.
I know. It happens. It happens.
Sometimes spectating is just as much fun.
Oh, this guy wants to get. Where's that new booty at? Get him up in here. Ah, shoot, man. I was going to bounce off the wall and pop him, but he got me first. And for those of you just joining the chat, we are playing RetroPie Supreme Ultra Cloud Gaming. You could find this on the Raspberry Pi 5, or you can even find it on Supreme Ultra on the Pi Resurrection on the Orange Pi 5.
I'm amazed.
Ah, dang it. I was going to kill him.
Oh! That was just oh, man.
Yeah, baby. And that's the funny thing, too. Sometimes people see my content. They think all I do is RetroPie stuff. They know.
You have a great channel, man.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate it.
You do. You have a great channel. You you also do other things, too.
Yeah, I've finally branched out and started my own dedicated RC channel.
Okay.
Because I figured I didn't think those videos were really getting the attention that they needed to. And, like when you go to RCs, like if you just see a bunch of guys going around the track, right, you could just record it and upload a video. I don't think, like maybe this type of channel that say somebody subscribes and they want technical information, see a video here and there, just some cars going around a track. So, but surprisingly, is actually doing pretty well.
Well, that's the way YouTube is. Sometimes they do want you to be a little bit more dedicated to one subject sometimes.
Yep. Oh, shoot. Yep. But it sucks because, I have all my RC car stuff, fireworks, everything on here, but.
Yeah, that's okay. You'll figure it out. You're already doing very well.
Well, and the reason why I did it too is I had like over 200 RC videos here on the channel. So it was more than enough content to really have something dedicated. Whereas before I wasn't sure how many videos a month I would upload or whatever. So I just decided to go ahead and move it on over, all over.
Mm. I got you.
Rob Lamb, I agree. I love your channel. Just found Supreme Ultra a month ago. Thank you for all the hard work. You are very welcome. And again, I definitely want to thank the supporters out there because trust me, there are plenty of times where we're like, screw this. Like, why am I doing this? Like, I'm buying up equipment and doing a whole bunch of stuff to release it for free to the public or whatever the case might be. And, you know, I think sometimes people don't fully understand that. Aha, that's right. Ah, shoot. Came from behind me.
I hate that. I'm a sniper kind of guy, man. If I can lay back and just start picking people off, that's what I like to do. But like you just did, you were trying to do when someone comes from behind you and gets you, man, that really ticks me off, man. I get all upset.
Well, and the thing too, when you're playing this kind of game, you don't have that peripheral vision like you normally would in real life.
Right? Oh no, that's exactly right. You don't. But like when I was playing the original Unreal Tournament on PC, the maps were a lot
look
more
at that
limited.
guy. I just made him my slut.
Oh man.
There goes another one. Ah, shoot.
Oh.
All right, my team, they need to start doing some work. They need to understand that I'm live streaming over here, so I can't do it all for them. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. We broke it.
So anyway, the Unreal Tournament maps were a lot smaller.
Right.
Than what you're playing on right now. So you knew where, you know, you had an idea where you were at and where the good hiding spots were. And even though you can still do that here, it's just that, you know, it was a lot easier than what you're doing right now. What you're doing is a lot harder than what I'm used to.
You know, I don't know though. See the one thing is now they changed this. Back in the day, you used to have a dedicated spawn point for each team, but with Unreal Tournament, they had that. But with this, now it's kind of like you pop up anywhere. But I think Unreal Tournament had bigger maps though, because remember you pretty much had to use, at least for like Unreal Tournament, what was it, 2003 or something like that? You had that gun that was a teleporter to help you move faster.
Yeah, I think that was the original Unreal Tournament that I was just talking about though. I was thinking more along the lines of the original one that I started playing with, although I did play the later versions of Unreal Tournament as well. But yeah, the thing of it is when I first started playing Unreal Tournament, we didn't even have good video cards. We were using software rendering for our graphics.
Right.
You know, because we didn't have really good graphic cards back in those days that were affordable or easily accessible back in the early 90s. Yeah,
the good old days.
Good old days. When I say the early 90s, you guys are probably thinking, how old is this old dude? You know. Yeah.
Rob Lamb here has a question. I tried to update Supreme Ultra V1 to work on my sister's 4B, but I need some help. ES crashes. I honestly been upset with all your videos past 3 weeks. I think you may need to do an EEPROM update. That was based off of Supreme Ultra 1.0, so you need to update the bootloader for that particular image. And you know that's what I've been talking about the past few weeks, or actually the past video was about some of these retropie images are old and some of us don't support them. I mean, that one is still supported. Don't get me wrong. But it's based on an older build. And, you know, there's been plenty of boot codes and EEPROM updates and changes upon changes to where you download some of that stuff. Oh, my God, what the heck? Where if you download that stuff, you know, it's going to require some work to get it up and running. All right, where's my missile? Oh, there it is. Let's see. I'm not getting in there. Did I get him? Did he kill me and I didn't get him? Oh, that freaking sucks. Let's see. Rob says, yes, I updated EEPROM, but based upon your instructor video, still did not work. Okay, well, then you probably need to change the bootloader on the image. Unfortunately, I don't have a video on that. There is one on YouTube somewhere, but that's what you need to do for that particular image. You have to update the boot code on it. Just the bootloader. That's a quick and easy process, though. I think it's a little simpler than what the heck? Oh my god, dude, where's my team? Where's my backup?
Doesn't look like you have any.
I don't know, but I'm out here looking bad in front of my channel and stuff, and I don't appreciate that. That's an insult. I'm over here answering questions and stuff and doing this, and let me get in here and give me some kills first. I want my respect. Well, find me some stragglers.
I love your avatar, man.
Oh, thanks. Oh my god, I couldn't have got him. Yeah, it has to be the bootloader. Trust me, 100% the bootloader. Dude, move out the way, jackass. Let's go.
Oh, I hate that.
I don't know, but that grenade should have killed him. That's the one thing I didn't like. I didn't like about the changes from Gears 3 to 4, and also Gears 2 is pretty much anytime you had a grenade, they were dead. I have no idea what I'm. Where are we right now? That rocket should have killed him. Yeah, I had the NVIDIA graphics card. What was it, 560 or something? It was the one that the top of the line NVIDIA card that was out that still couldn't run Doom 3. You remember when Doom 3 first came out?
Yeah, man.
The highest specs and everything still couldn't run the game.
I know, man. I remember we used to spend big bucks to try to, get the latest and the greatest. Even then.
Yeah, can anything still run Doom 3?
I don't know.
All right, in case you guys didn't know, Doom 3 came out like 2005, 2004, something like that, right? And it was the most difficult. Oh, shoot. It was the most difficult and demanding game at that time. They required the most resources, RAM, video card, and everything. And even if you turned all the settings up and stuff, there was no equipment or hardware on the market that would still let you run it full speed.
It took forever to come out too, man. It was like they should have had this already planned. When it comes to market, have a video card out that'll run it.
Well, that was the game that pushed the technology. Okay, no wonder why we're sucking right now. It's 5-on-4. We're a man short right now. But I'll get them on the next match because I'm not leaving like this.
Another problem too, if I remember correctly, even if you had the video card, a lot of times you'd have to upgrade your computer to have your processor and motherboard.
Yep.
You couldn't just throw in a video card. You'd have to upgrade everything just to run the game.
Yep. That's why they came out with Xbox. And that's what people don't understand about Xbox and PlayStation is that it was meant to level the playing field, because if you didn't have money to buy a decent computer, buy a decent video card, you couldn't play any of these games. And so when you came out with an Xbox, you had one consistent piece of hardware, like the Xbox 360 and I think not the original Xbox, but yeah, the Xbox 360 with the online play. It allowed people to just buy one particular unit that could run so many games instead of having so many different variations out there.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember one of the very first video cards I had, and I can't remember the name of it for the life of me. It was a piece of poop too. I can't remember what that was. I was trying my best because I was trying to get video cards on all three of my mine and the boys, so we could all have a decent playing experience, but it was so expensive to try to get everybody,
right?
You know what I mean? Because it wasn't cheap.
Nope.
It was not cheap. And I live in the Cincinnati area, and we do have a micro center here, and we've had one here for a long time. And
Right.
so I lived at Micro Center for a long time. I
Well, how
still
old is
do.
Micro Center anyway? Is it like what, 25 years old, something like that?
Oh, it's let's see. Well, no, it's older than that. I think it's older than that. Let me do a search while you're playing.
Yeah, I think it's like 30 years old, something. I'm just trying to figure out how I just didn't find out about them until 2019.
It was founded in 1979 in Columbus, Ohio.
Okay.
So I don't know when we got ours in Cincinnati though, but I remember when I got into PC gaming, there was already a Micro Center here in the
Right.
early 90s.
All right, guys, we got about 10 people watching right now. Let's please give me some likes, please. That would help.
Absolutely. Hit the likes, comment, subscribe, man.
Yeah, please at least likes. I'll give you guys 650K like Fannie Willis gave that other attorney.
Oh, stop it. Stop it now.
That would have been a nice super chat, right?
Oh my
650K.
gosh. There's no conflict of interest. What are you talking about?
No. What would you do for 650,000?
Oh my goodness.
Mm.
That's what, honestly though, Keo, I on my channel, I honestly, when we talk, I asked everybody on my channel, we don't like to get into politics or religion on the channel because everybody's got opinions on it. And my big thing is, and I definitely got mine. Trust me, I definitely got mine. But I don't want to offend anybody, and my channel is not about that. My channel is about having fun and playing video games and reviewing video games and controllers and consoles and trying to keep up to date on homebrews and the retro scene. So,
All right, well,
that's
spit it
what
out. So what's on your mind?
What's on my mind about what?
What would you do with $650,000? I mean,
What I would do?
Yeah.
Well, I'd definitely upgrade my retro collection. I know that.
Yeah.
I definitely would do that.
I feel you.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Like, can any of you in the chat, can you be any of you in the chat be purchased for $650,000? What would you do? What would you do for 650 grand? I'm just asking a question. That's all.
And I'm not cheap, but I can be bought. That's what I tell people. I'm not cheap, but I can be bought.
You'd at least think about it.
Yes, sir.
You think about some things.
Yes, sir. They were saying that the prosecuting attorney down there in Georgia, they're paying him more than the DOJ in Washington D.C. right now.
Oh no.
Yes, sir.
I'm just saying, if I was an attorney and 650 grand, and but anyway, let's get back to gaming.
Yeah, let's get back to having some fun.
Yeah, I mean, I'm having some fun, but I could think about some things,
Oh man,
extra benefits on top of it.
Yeah. Well,
just saying.
I would love. See, I am my channel. You're playing some.
Oh my God, where the heck did that come from?
You're into a lot more modern, current gen gaming,
right?
Than I am, and I love it. I'm all about it, man. Go for it. I love it, man. But the way my channel has grown, it's grown into the older gen. That's just the way it is, and I don't know why it is, but it just has.
You mean older gen in terms of your content, or
yeah, as far as the content, when I try, like, I'll be honest with you, like, there's been times I've tried to stream, live stream, some cooperative play of StarCraft with my son.
Right.
And I'll lose subscribers. I'm like, what is going on here? Yeah. It's because my subscribers don't like that. They don't want that. They want the old stuff. So
yeah, true. But at the same time, you want subscribers who subscribe to you and want to watch you and not what you buy and what you do and, all that other stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. It's hard. Yeah, it is. It's hard. But
Quesadilla Padilla. But level one's asking who's offering $650K. So that, just to make it really quick, that attorney in Fulton County, Georgia, Fannie Willis was dating that other attorney, and they were having some booty calls. Yeah. They saw the cell phone arriving at her place at 10 o'clock at night and didn't leave till 4 a.m. in the morning. So he
didn't spend the night.
No, he was. She was saying he was invited over to help her with her cabinets.
Yeah, he didn't spend the night. But what about them cruises?
Oh yeah.
Well, hey man, politics. It's just politics, man. They're just.
Oh, that's funny. I had a good laugh though. I was laughing about it with my wife and stuff because it's better than reality TV.
It is, man.
You just think about all the stuff that you buy on Netflix and everything else, and you don't get anything, and then you get this for free.
Life is stranger than fiction. That's what they say. It's true. It's definitely true. And so, but anyway, I used to get really upset by watching the news back in the 90s. During the Clinton years, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not even going to watch the news anymore. I'm done with Fox and all that. I'm, because it would make me mad watching this stuff, and I actually would watch them and get mad about what they said, not because I thought it was wrong, because I was kind of agreeing with what they were saying, but what they were saying was making me mad. Because I thought this should not be happening, and then I had to come to the realization that no matter what I do as a person, I cannot change what's going on.
Nope.
And there's no sense in me getting my blood pressure up and me getting all upset about all of this and get mad about it, because nothing that I can do or say is going to change anything that's going on. So
that's right.
There's no sense in worrying about it
unless it's 650,000.
Well, I mean, well, see that there is something to be said about things like that, because we, the taxpayers, are paying. That 650,000 is taxpayer-based money, and so the taxpayers of Georgia are fitting that bill. So if I were a taxpayer in Georgia, then absolutely, I might be saying something on that, but that's on them. And I, like I say, I don't want to make any friends or enemies based on my opinion on that, because that's not what I'm here for. I'm just here to have some fun watching you play some video games, and because I was always told opinions are like buttholes. Everyone's got one and they all stink. So
maybe that's what they were doing.
Oh no, you didn't. Kio. Oh, Kio, man. You ain't right, son. I'm telling you what, that's funny, man. Oh, man.
I'm just saying.
Well, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Everybody needs some love.
Hey, that's the truth. It's the truth, man. It's the truth. So,
all right, guys, we are still streaming Gears of War 4 Xbox Cloud Gaming here on Supreme Ultra Raspberry Pi 5.
I'm amazed at how this is streaming on a Raspberry Pi 5.
Well, the good test, like for me, like I like to test realistic situations and like really strain it. I'm happy that it's running this way. It's running efficiently while I'm streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, while I'm streaming. So, I mean, I know we all have dedicated internets and good internets like that, but to me, like stuff like that is always just a true measuring point.
Yeah. I'm amazed. I mean, and if you were just, playing on your own or whatever, it just would tell you how much more smooth it would run based on that. So,
Oh shoot! God dang it! I can't believe I accidentally reloaded there. I needed to nail both of them. Okay, sweet. My team came through finally. I can't believe I only got 5 kills. This is embarrassing. It's embarrassing. I'm KIODIEKIN. I don't go out like that. Oh, that's right. Blew her head off. Thanks for the head.
are you using an Xbox controller?
Yeah, but this will work with whatever. If you got an 8-bit dough, whatever, et cetera, it'll all work with that.
Well, the reason why I ask, I've really got to practice my control. Because my problem is, like I said, I was a PC gamer for so long that when
Right.
I play games like this, I'm used to using the keyboard and the mouse. I really am. And so I still haven't figured out how to really do it proficiently with just an Xbox controller. It sounds stupid, but I'm not good at it. I was playing. I went down to Florida last year, and my kid was down there, and he was
Right.
playing Call of Duty, and I had it on my iPhone, and I had paired my Xbox controller to my iPhone, and they wanted me to play with them, so I thought, well, why not? I couldn't do it, man. They were kicking my butt. They were taking me out every time I respawned. I'd turn around and bam.
Right. Yeah, you know what? That was actually a huge adjustment for me. So I migrated from second round. I migrated from consoles. I had my N64 and PlayStation and then migrated strictly over to PC because I didn't want to just sit there and play my Xbox stuff. I mean my N64 stuff all the time, right? I was like, this ain't good. This ain't gonna do the trick. So my first game that I ever played on PC, it wasn't my first game, but my first online game was Counter-Strike with a Half-Life Opposing Force. That was the game to get at that time. That was the revolutionary game of all time because that was the first game you could play where the characters would interact with each other. Because typically most of the characters wouldn't say anything. They would just kind of stand around or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I got that, and I was using a controller. And unfortunately, I sucked. You see that? That's how I do it. That's how I do it right there.
That was
because
good.
because with controllers, you typically can't look up and down, right?
Right.
But you can with a mouse and keyboard. You get pinpoint accuracy with the mouse and the keyboard.
Yep.
And so, I got to capture this. Dude, move out the way. And so it took a while. I had to grit it. I sat there. I had to figure out how to use a mouse and keyboard, and I mastered it.
Yeah.
And
once you get that figured out, it's really good. If you know how to strafing is really good. You can strafe, look up and down. Right. It's real smooth once you get it figured out on a keyboard. But man, on an Xbox controller, you got the thumbsticks. You're trying to, it's just I haven't. I'll get it. I'm going to get it. I promise you, I'm going to get it. But I'm pushing 60, man. My reflexes are starting to. I've got arthritis going in the hands. It's like, oh no, man, I can't do it like I used to, man.
Right. Yeah, it was weird sitting in my computer chair. Like, how the heck am I going to do this? You have no idea how weird it felt going from, being a little kid and crap. And then now you have a mouse and keyboard.
Yeah.
You're not holding anything. It was just there, like in front of you. I was like, how do I don't know, man. It was like the weirdest feeling I ever had.
Yeah. The But see, that was opposite for me. That's all I did was the keyboard and mouse. It was the holding the controller was the weird part when it came to these kind of games. Just playing the retro kind of games. The controller. That's old hat. But playing these first person type shooters or that kind of thing. That's keyboard mouse. That's how I roll. That's how I've always done it.
Yeah,
So,
it was. I mean, I still remember that defining moment when I had to figure it out.
yeah.
Because when you grow up as a kid, most of all these games and stuff, you figure this. You figure this stuff out because you have an arcade stick, and then of course you have a joystick. So you're bouncing back and forth, whether it was Atari, Nintendo, Sega at the time. But the mouse and keyboard game, action packed. You got characters flying above you, and you need to look up and shoot them.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Did I?
Oh, you hit him!
No, but I think I had the machine gun out though. Not the shotgun.
Oh,
crap! I was in focus there.
So what's the ring?
So it used to be called the hill. It's called the annex, and so you have to get points.
Oh. Beautiful.
Well, that was their grenade, that team.
Oh, you threw it back at them?
No, I threw a smoke grenade at it while they were running up.
Oh.
Because if they just ran on it themselves, it wouldn't do anything. So I threw it.
Nice.
Oh my God, dude. What the heck? My aim was off.
It's hard to get situated sometimes when they're moving up. If they're moving at you, it's different. But when they're moving up and over, sometimes it's hard to get. It's like in Star Wars Episode 3. I have the high ground. If you got.
I don't understand this.
Oh,
I don't understand that. KIODIEKIN, I spend more time trying to figure out stuff than playing anymore. That's pretty much what happened to me. I kind of got. Originally, I wasn't even planning on doing retropie for any length of time. I had got to a point and I was just like, well, I'm done. Like everybody ought to get it. And I saw a few questionable reviews back in the day, and I knew how much time I had spent in it. And I was like, well, who better than me than to just kind of stick it out? Because being familiar with it, pretty much get the bills, work on the images. I had access to it, and I saw some questionable stuff out there, and figured I needed to stay with it. Oh my God! But yeah, I need to spend more time doing the fun stuff like this.
Well, this is why we do what we do, man. It's for the fun of gaming,
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right, I want to win this round because I'm not going out of here empty-handed. Dude, what the heck? I hit the guy twice. Oh my gosh. Maybe it's millisecond response time. Maybe he has a faster monitor than I do. See, and that's what I've talked to you guys about. If you guys have watched this channel for any length of time, we've talked about millisecond response time. It's situations like that where you think you shoot somebody at the exact same moment. They could just have a faster monitor.
Yeah.
Like little things like that could affect your overall gameplay. Just blow his freaking head off.
Yeah, that reminds me too, man. Back in the day when DSL modems.
Right. 1 meg download. I remember that.
Oh my gosh, we would try to have we would play Unreal Tournament, and we would do it over DSL, and there would be people with faster internet speed than others.
Yeah, that was another thing too.
Oh my gosh, and if someone had the faster internet speed, they would just pick you off left and right. It was just not fair.
Yeah, that was back in the day. You had DSL and cable. The only problem with cable was faster. I think most of the guys I knew probably had like maybe 2 or 3 megs download at the time. And then, but if somebody else was using the internet in their house, then their signal would the speed wouldn't be as good.
Right. So,
Let's see here. So I'm going to win this, but I'm glad we've really come a long way though. But I've really
yeah.
missed a lot of those days where
Yeah.
things were simpler. You didn't have where you didn't have to have all these download times. And I remember File Planet, like if a game was updated, you had to go to File Planet to get the game files before you could play. And then that's when they created with Steam, with Valve, was to prevent stuff like.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, baby, that's right. I'm daddy.
Nicely done.
Of course, absolute perfection. I'm gonna go pick this fool off.
Yeah.
That should have been a one-shot kill, but whatever.
Yeah, I was wondering what happened because I thought you hit him.
Yeah, see, the trick in this game is to kind of hide behind a wall like this and let somebody run right into you.
Yeah.
But you also want to make sure you're collecting.
They're hiding behind the wall behind you.
Oh, they are?
Like I thought they were.
No, they're down here trying to collect some points.
Okay. Maybe I was seeing something.
Ooh. Look at that. Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, no way.
Ooh.
The one and only me. Oh, what's up, guys? Let's give him the man of the hour. We got some dirty gaming up in here, my homie. What's going on, Dirty Gaming? I try to invite him on live streams, but he's always busy doing something. Come on, step into it. Step into it. Oh, shoot, my teammate. All right. See, what you do is you step around the corner like this, let somebody walk right into you.
Yeah.
See, here comes one right here. Yeah, he's going to throw a smoke. Okay, I can't see him. I'm going to back up. Usually what you try to do with guys like that is spot them. Then you can still see him through the smoke.
Boom. Oh, you hit him.
No, he missed me.
I saw blood.
Double kill. Kill. What's going on, man? Thank you guys for joining. I know it's a Friday, movie night and stuff, but honestly, what else is better out there than Supreme Ultra right now? You guys don't need to be at the movies. You guys need to be watching this. Retro, what's your opinion right now, your views like on the home arcade community with dang it, I thought I switched weapons, like as far as like Arcade 1-Up or some of these other systems that are out there. Get here, big bag.
Well, man, Arcade 1-Up, they I really don't know. I have 7. I have 7 Arcade 1-Ups, and every time you buy one, they come out with a new one that's slightly better.
Right.
And some of them may have a few more games. Some of them may not.
Yeah, the redundancy.
Yeah.
It's like, why did you put your money into it and you could have just waited a little bit? Or...
Yeah. I wish they would have more variety. I wish they would license some of the games, some of the games that in the cabinets that they used to make that they're not making anymore. Like one of the valuable cabinets that they haven't made in a long time is Burger Time. That's a very popular cabinet and one that they would sell a lot of, but they haven't made it forever, and they're not making any of those. but yet there's Pac-Man. They're making a new Pac-Man every 6 months. Come on.
Right.
You know, the Terminators, the Killer Instincts. Those are good. I don't know. Like I
I
said,
thought Killer Instinct was a money pit.
did you?
Well, reason being is, your focus is supposed to be retro gaming, and that's fine, but you got Killer Instinct here on Xbox. So, you have competition that's already out there. I mean, it would be the same as making a Tekken cab or something, like something that's already offered something, somewhere else. Like Xbox was already offering pretty much the same thing, the original ROM or modify, whatever, however you want to look at it, with online capabilities.
Yeah, true. That's true. Now, for me, I mean, I emulate everything. Everything that I have on my arcade 1-ups, I already emulate on my PC or on Xbox anyway. So having the cabinets, I just have them for like when I have friends over, if I just want to get, maybe kind of the arcade experience just to sit down at a cabinet and mash some buttons. I don't know. I don't know.
I can't believe I missed that. No, I feel you. I just see there's a decline, but one thing with me with like some of those systems or home arcade is like there's a lack of attention and quality to detail, for the amount of money you're spending.
Well, I mean, I don't mean to interrupt you, but like some of the cabinets that I've gotten, I've had to upgrade the buttons and do some other things because the buttons that they come with, they're junk.
Yep.
They're not good.
Oh,
so I mean, I don't know. I mean, I like the idea, but like I wanted a Pac-Man cabinet, and so Best Buy was selling a Pac-Mania which had the exact same games on it, and it was on sale. It had the exact same games. It just didn't look the same. It just had the exact same games on it. It just had a different cabinet to it. So I bought it. And I should have looked at it and should have looked at some reviews on it. And when I got it, I put it together, man. The screen, now when you're looking straight on it, it's fine when you're playing. But like if you're a spectator and you're looking at the side, the screen looks all faded when you're looking from the side, whereas none of my other cabinets do that. And I'm like, why?
Are they gonna do me like this?
Yeah. Oh, they're doing you like that. I see what you mean.
I'm not losing this mess. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I just think people ought to get what they pay for. I mean, there's just so much to buy. Like with me, I could say, oh, I want fireworks or a new video card, something.
Well, what I'm about to do is I'm about ready to take probably my Simpsons or my NFL Blitz cabinet and put in a new control board with new button configuration, and then just mod it and put all the games that I want on it and get rid of the other 6.
Right.
That's probably what I'm gonna end up doing. Make me some room down in the Bliss Cave. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Is that your that's your alias, the Bliss Cave?
That's why I call it the Bliss Cave. Yeah.
Oh shoot!
Oh man. Nice.
They're making a movie based on this. It better be the par. It better be what it needs to be.
I did not know that.
PG rated movie.
No, it can't be PG.
Not this. And I think Batista might be in it.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, I think they want him. People want him to play Marcus Phoenix. I think that would be. Well, you can't see my avatar right now. I'm using the bad guys, but I think he would be a perfect fit. I think a lot of people thought he would be a perfect fit for this.
Well, I wonder how the plot of that movie is going to go. That'll be very interesting to see how. Man, that was wicked.
Oh shoot! What the heck is my team? I got 4 guys on me.
You got one. I think you got one of them, but they took you out.
Yeah, but if I kill 2 guys and then I walk up and see another 2 guys, okay, at least we got the annex and we're counting some points. But those are the kind of things I don't like about this. It's like if I kill 2 guys and then I got another 2 on my screen, where the hell is everybody else if it's 5-on-5?
Yeah.
Yeah, there goes his head. I was gonna say something, but I shouldn't. Let's see here. Dude, there's nobody in here. We're good. Why don't my gun fire? What the heck? Oh my god, my gun wouldn't fire.
I was playing a guy. I used to play when I was playing the first person shooters like this all the time. I was playing with a buddy all the time, and he had to quit playing because he got vertigo. He was playing so much, his vertigo, it was messing him up so bad he had to quit playing, man. And I was like, no!
Yeah, I had no idea vertical was just that bad. I had no idea, like, your head is spinning and you really can't focus on much.
No, it was killing him. He got upset. He was very upset. And his doctor told him that it was probably contributing to his condition.
Well, that's unfortunate. That is
it was unfortunate because we were having a lot of fun too. So yeah.
All right, this is it. This is the game right here. My team better get over there because I'm not losing like this. Where the hell is everybody? Oh my god! I can't believe I just lost. Oh man!
Oh no!
Can't believe that mess. Wow! But at least I was looking good.
Yeah.
I was at least I had 35 kills. It's been a while since I had that many.
Pretty good.
Let's go ahead and back out here. Let's continue with the stream, guys.
Yeah, Keo, I'm gonna have to run, brother. I do have to go. But listen, I really appreciate you asking me to be on here, and I've had a great time. I've enjoyed this.
I'm glad you were able to stop by, Retro, man.
Yeah, man. I really appreciate it. You have a great channel. You're a good friend. I'm going to have you back on the show sometime, here sometime in the future. We're going to have to figure it out. I got to figure out what topics to have you on to talk about that would fit with the channel, but we will definitely get with you here on that. But anyway, I appreciate you having me on, brother.
Perfect, man. Thank you for joining.
Hey guys, you guys, thanks for having me, and we'll see you next time, okay?
All right, see you, man.
All right, brother, take care.
All right, guys, we're going to move forward. So I showed you a little bit of cloud gaming there on Xbox. So let's take a look at AntStream right now. I'm not set up on Amazon Luna or NVIDIA Cloud. However, I will log in or at least look around so you guys can see the interface just as a quick refresher because we have done videos on this. So we now have changed it to AntStream, and we are going to log in now. And I don't have an AntStream membership. I have one on my Xbox, but I don't have it directly on this. And I thought, oh, freaking shit. You mean I got to log back in again? All right, 1 second. 1 second. Let me pull up. Give me a second here. I'm going to log in. I thought this thing has saved my login information already. So we're going to log in. Just logging in. Nope, something's wrong. That's not the right password. Yeah, I thought it was already set up for this. But, again, this just adds to your different diversity in terms of what you can do on this front end. Crap, what is... figure out what the heck my login is. I hope it's the right email address. Rob Bloom. Let's see. It's just a basic interface. Here, let me type in my password really quick on my computer. But in the meantime, let me give you guys a video or something to look at. I got plenty of videos here, stuff that we've been covering on the Pi. So I'll show you guys in the meantime while I get this straightened out. One of my previous game clips. Now you guys are probably tired of looking at Time Crisis 2, so let's pull up something else. Let's see. That's the video I played the other day. Who's watching right now? Where are you guys from? All right, let's try this one. Yeah, I think I got some Killer Instinct there. And all this was recorded on the Raspberry Pi 5 too as well. Let's figure out. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's the right password.
Fight on.
All right, so this is just some footage of Killer Instinct. Well, I try to figure out what my AntStream online password is, so I show you guys the interface. There was no lag or anything at all. Everything ran pretty much full speed. Welcome, Rob, from Ontario, Canada. We get a lot of supporters from the Canada area, as well as the UK. I don't, you know, yeah, I mean, I know that with the Raspberry Pi, you kind of have people all over the world, but we see a lot of the people are from either the UK, Canada, and so forth. All right, it doesn't look like I'm figuring out my password. I'll have to probably reset it later. You know what? In fact, screw it. I'll do it right now. So this is just one of my test videos, recorded it a few weeks ago. I would do a lot of, you know, just testing, make sure I get some good footage in case I run across some things. So that way, when I do happen to run into something, you know, I can relay that information to you and make the experience a little better.
Death comes to all.
All right, here we go. It should be able to log into AntStream right now. All right, and it's still not taking it. Weird. Let me see, is there anything else on that video, or is that it? All right. Make sure, for those of you who have questions and stuff, check out the playlist. I have a ton of videos on particular subjects pertaining to Supreme Ultra, so most of those answers will be there. Ah, there we go. All right, so let's bounce on over now to Ant Stream. Got it pulled up here. Let's go ahead and pause this. All right, so I'm just gonna walk you guys through it. I have a free account just for this. I think there's some free games. So again, you can access this, and right now I'm using a keyboard. Okay, I can also use a controller too to move around. So you got your challenges up at the top, and sometimes they will allow you to play free games too. You got games that are trending. I think you could play these games for free, but again, these are old style retro games that you can log in here and play for, and of course they require a subscription. So in this case, I would have preferred to have paid that, 1 year or 2 year membership instead of getting it on Xbox. I would have preferred to get on this because I had no idea that you had to buy 2 different subscriptions, either one for Xbox or one for this Ant Stream service online, because this is the PC version. So again, you have all of your games here. All of this is legal. These aren't pirated games or anything of this nature. Even if you wanted to use RetroPie or Supreme Ultra and you didn't want any pirated games or BIOSes, then you could still use this build as it is, copyright free, none of the other, stuff that people kind of question and whatnot that's out there. So Randstand, one of my favorite games from the pizza parlor days. Let's see if there's a free game on here we could jump online here and play. Let's see. Is this one? Will they let us play this? Oh, it's going to let us play this one. Sweet. Rob Blam, I did a 56K modem for StarCraft, and the dreaded lag was always prevalent. When I first started playing online with PC gaming, I had a 56K modem, and it was kind of playable. That's why I don't understand how you have companies like Arcade 1UP and other stuff. They would put cabinets out. Oh shoot, this is loud. Yeah, that's why I don't understand what companies like Arcade 1UP would put something out. All right, where's my... Oh, there we go. Well, yeah, when they would put something out and it wouldn't work, or it would just be lag. I have lag and terrible. What do I have to do here? Why am I not? And this is cloud gaming, guys. This is not local on the machine. This is on the Ant Stream service. Oh, shoot. Oh, it's terrible. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm going to finish this race. And then we'll just hit the back button, quick game, get out of there, exit out. Pretty fluid. You don't have to do too much. Gives you some points. I don't want to, but that's pretty much the interface there. So we're going to back out. I'm going to hit Alt F4 on my keyboard. Again, if you're on the Orange Pi, it's a lot easier because each service is dedicated to its own separate line of code there, or a separate option. So in order to access this, they thought it was better for the menu, but I liked it better the other way. So let's just go ahead and do Luna. Now, if you do Luna, remember, as I said earlier, you want to make sure that you select 720p or something lower. Do not use 1080p because you will experience lag. Oh, yeah, Rob, I can definitely attest to that. All right, so this is Amazon Luna gaming service. This is native to your Xbox Elite controller or your Xbox controller. So if you do have one of those the controls will work just natively. So these are all the trending games. Now, within this particular service, you do have services on top of services. You have Luna, obviously, which is what we're logged into, but then you also have Prime Gaming and Ubisoft Plus, and I think there's another additional service in here as well. I believe this service is like $12 to $15 a month. It's pretty cool because you also have like Resident Evil 2 and whatnot. Now, in order to use some of these other services or their games, you will have to own the game through their original software. It's not so much like such as cloud gaming. So if you actually have, let's say, Resident Evil 2 and it's through Ubisoft or something of that nature, then you'd be able to play the game. Or if they say the game was Epic, you would have to have your Epic account have that game, and then you can log in and play it through here. Or like say, for example, Resident Evil 2, we know that's a Capcom-based game. But if you have it on Epic or Steam, you will be able to play this game because it's in one of your dedicated libraries. So this dedicates you or redirects you to one of the other online services that you've already subscribed for. So I'm going to go ahead and click it. I'm not going to sign up, but over here to the right, it should say which service offers this game. I don't see it. I don't see it. I think maybe it only shows you if you had an actual account, but again, for a game like this, it would go through your Epic Games account or Steam library, and then you'd be able to play it from there. And then, of course, like Alien Isolation 2, Batman. I'm not sure if they're migrated with Xbox, but again, I do believe that's another Epic or Steam-based service that it redirects you to, and you can play it through here, which is pretty cool. And then, of course, you can broadcast through here. You also have your settings. Oh, I'm not logged in. Crap, I think I screwed up because I'm not sure if there was a way to get back in here. Let me see here. Well, I'll just log out because I'm pretty much done showing you guys. So we're going to go to the next one, but that's pretty much the Amazon Luna service there. It's just another library that allows you to play some other cool games. And we kind of had to go that route because the Orange Pi 5 wouldn't handle Steam. And then, when we did get it integrated in, it affected the overall cloud gaming performance. And I was like, screw that. We don't need to have any of that stuff there. It's not that serious. All right, so now we're going to log into NVIDIA. And I believe they kind of operate the same way where it directs you to some of the other libraries. So I'm not logged in on this, but I just want to navigate around, show this to you guys. Let me see here. I don't remember if this one is native because one of these services wasn't native to the Xbox controllers. The other ones are brilliant. I mean, it's fantastically great. Just being able to just log in here. But I think with this one, you need to use a keyboard. Okay, so this one you need to use a keyboard. So you have Cyberpunk. I think that redirects you to Steam, Witcher, your Forza. You can play Forza on the Xbox if you want to. But these are all the additional services that they offer, and it gives you access to your library if you already have one of those particular services. So they do have some free-to-play games here, but it's just, again, another cool experience, something to, what is this, install GeForce Now to your desktop. No, we don't need to do any of that, so let's go ahead and remove it. We're not logged in, but something else to do with your Raspberry Pi instead of just sit there and look at the basic screens all day. And then, of course, too, if you log into that Amazon Luna service, you could then watch some people cloud gaming or like on Twitch and so forth. So that's another part of the experience. So let's go ahead and back out here. I'm going to go back to Xbox, play another game so you guys could see. We'll do some racing. I think that's pretty much universal. Let's do cloud gaming. Rob, did you ever get a chance to play Counter-Strike growing up? Let's see. We're going to go back to Xbox Cloud and launch. Because that's where I started. Those are my stomping grounds. All right, let's jump into some Forza. I think we've kind of seen enough fighting. Starfield also runs on this. We know this is a very challenging. In fact, screw it. Let's go ahead and launch it. I want you guys to see it. No sense talking about it. You're on an older version. This is 1.4.3, but this is just a showcase. Ontario, I was never an FPS guy, just Dirty Gaming telling me I'm on an older build version of the build. You know how many times I burn an image and restart over and burn over again? Probably like 30 times already. Building FPS for my brother-in-law using Supreme Ultra, my gift to him. Oh, wow. Make sure your brother subscribes. No, we appreciate that. We're glad he's getting something out of it and really enjoying it. All right, so I'll just go ahead and continue the story that I left off at. I'm just going to walk around for a little bit so you guys can check it out. We know that this is one of the most impressive, physically demanding games, but let's see how it runs on the Raspberry Pi 5. Now, I know, keep in mind, this also preserves the life of your Raspberry Pi because typically we try to make things run natively on the board itself. But remember, we're using Xbox service. We're using their remote servers. And I can't stand that guy looking at me and stuff. All right. Every time I try to come in here and steal, that guy is always just watching me. I've been trying to steal like some of these guns and stuff over here and ammo. That's why I'm always standing here, and he's just always watching. So I wish he would walk to the front of the store and just kind of turn his back and stuff, you know. Just let me just use my 5-finger discount. But he's always look at him watching me over there. All right, let's go look around. Haven't gotten too deep in this game. I've only done a couple of missions. Let me move this mouse out the way. So it's not the best, it's not the greatest, but I think the rendering is about 720p. Definitely not 4K or whatnot. But it runs good. In fact, this is pretty much how I've been playing Starfield most of the time because I have Xbox. I don't have the newer one, and you couldn't play it. So I'm just like, screw that. I'm not just going to buy a new Xbox, even though it's been out for a while, just to play a few games on it. So I just play it on this. But this is some great performance. Really happy with where we are. Let's see here. I'm just walking around. All right, so let's go ahead and exit this game. We'll get into something else. Oops, quit. And, you know, I honestly prefer doing Xbox cloud gaming through their browser as opposed to using their app because it's a lot easier to navigate and move around. You can use your controller. Whereas if you use the app, it's confusing trying to back out and get out of it and, you know, do it. I don't know why they make it a lot easier through the browser than they do the actual app. Now, sometimes it does take a little while to load because during this time, it's looking for a server to connect you to. You can see there the message on the screen. Sorry, the queue is taking longer than expected. That can also happen on NVIDIA Cloud Gaming as well. So, but if you pay for a higher membership, I think I pay like $20 a month. You get in instantly. You don't have to sit around and wait. And then, of course, you could also play on a 4K gaming rig that you remotely log into. So it's pretty nice to set up at the best time. Best part of all cloud gaming is your office gaming room doesn't become a sauna from your Xbox Series. Yeah, cheaper on your utility bills. You can pack it up, take it to different rooms, and it's one of the most cheapest cloud gaming devices that's out there. I mean, I know the price of the Raspberry Pi 5 8 gigabytes is like $80, but I'm just saying you could go buy 4 of these for the same cost, you know, if you just wanted to play some of these cloud-enabled games, as opposed to going out buying a dedicated Xbox unit just to do the same darn thing. So, I had a conversation with one of the guys on my Facebook page about that, is that PlayStation doesn't offer it. everybody always talks about PlayStation outselling Xboxes, and pretty much they've been like, they don't care. I personally don't care, is because I have 7 cloud gaming devices sitting in front of me that can all tap into my Xbox subscription service. Whereas PlayStation, you have to have their specific hardware to play their games. So, I mean, how do you really account for that? But look at these graphics. Everything is cool, clear, pristine. You would have no idea that I was not playing on an Xbox right now. We're on a Raspberry Pi and an Orange Pi, if you want to do that, or any other single board computer that really meets the requirements. But for today's video, we are on Supreme Ultra. All right, let's jump into a game here. We got our buttons: brake, reverse, accelerate. Let's see here. I'm not going to cut. I want you guys to see all of this. Fluid, no interruptions, no stuttering, no hiccups. Rob, what are you stuck on? Dirty, what games are you referring to that you've had a better experience on with cloud gaming than the actual hardware? And are you referring to Xbox One or Xbox Elite? Okay, it doesn't look like I can skip ahead on this anyway. So, guess we just got to sit here enjoying the cinematics. All right, here we go. If you want, you could just download Ultra 2.0. That should work. Yeah, because Venom is based on Ultra V1. Oh, Starfield. Yeah, Starfield is very demanding though. No. I'm not breaking nothing. I don't take my foot off the gas. Oh shit. Oh no. I don't have wings. Trying to follow this line. Oh, wait, no, wait, no, wait, hold up. I regret that life decision. I don't want to go that way. All right, let's get back on track here. Oh, man, okay. There we go. Yeah, the only thing I didn't like when I play Starfield on Xbox Cloud Gaming is that there's a milky effect. Like the colors and stuff just aren't as vibrant. I mean, you can tell it's a lower quality, obviously, but did I say Traxxas? Oh, it sure as heck did. Wow, I didn't know they were in this game. Rob, you don't know where to download what? Ultra V 2.0? Good point. So if you guys are looking for some torrents, I put some in the Supreme RetroPie Gaming group. I think that one is public. That one's also on my Patreon, but if you need me to, I can email you the link later. So, I mean, that one was public for a very, very, long time, or whatever. So, but there's no bills even made from it. I was thinking about making a bill specific off of that because, oh my god, yeah. Let me rewind that. Yeah, let's rewind some of that. Yeah, that was. Yeah, there's as far as I know, there were no bills made from Ultra 2.0 on the Pi 4. We got busy, new stuff came out, so it is what it is. But the cool thing is, as I was explaining in the previous video, you could just download that one, Ultra 2.0, and copy and paste all the ROMs and artwork and stuff over. At least some of them, anyway. God, oh no, stop doing a tailspin. I hate that. I know I'm trying to stay on the track, but why would they even put a race car like this out here on the Baja trails? Oh man, this don't look too good. This don't look too good, my friend. Doing almost 160 through a dust storm in a Chevrolet. Hey man, somebody needs to work on the physics. This ain't Grand Theft Auto. Thunder in the Jungle. Yeah, see, I'm just slipping and sliding all over the place. I got my, okay. There we go. Let me get my traction back. Oh, not kind enough of that tree to knock me back on track. Come on. All right, let me get back in the middle of the streets here. Do you guys have any special requests for games that you want to see run on here, cloud gaming wise? Oh, Jesus. God. Oh, ooh. Well, my monitor is a ASUS 1080p gaming monitor. This one, but I'm feeding it through XSplit. But you're not even getting the full quality because I'm using XSplit, which is rebroadcasting the signal through through StreamYard here. So the video quality is only 720p when it comes to that. But if I were streaming it directly from my app, I could, do like 4K 60 FPS. But it's just really good. It's a really good quality though. But yeah, I'm glad you noticed. Is it ever? Oh, I got to get on the plane now? Oh, it's dropping me off. All right, let's pick another game. I'm tired of doing some racing right now. Let's pick something else. But you have an extensive library here. You know, you guys enjoyed the online gameplay. Let's see. I have somebody's playing online. So let me see. So I'm getting ready to do a co-op game with the Xbox Live friend. Forget who this is. It's been a while since I really talked to anybody on here. You want me to try an all arcade style game like Banjo? Man, you got some weird taste, man. So I am now jumping into, what is this, Halo Infinite, whatever it is. A co-op game that somebody else already started. Hopefully it doesn't kick me out. This is like my third time playing this game, so let's see how I do. Should be syncing. Waiting to join. Let's see if this person has to accept me. Sigma 2525 joined. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't think this was multiplayer. I thought he was doing campaign or something. I used to when I was younger. I would kick a lot of butt with that game, Marvel vs. Street Fighter. But every time they released a new Marvel series, I'd pretty much leave the previous one and would just move to that. So I lost a lot of my skills, especially when they moved the games over from a 6-button format over to 4. I can play Tekken still because that's 4 buttons, but when they moved all those games from, remember how you had 3 punches and 3 kicks, and then with Marvel vs. Capcom 2, they made it a 4-button format. Well, it's really 6, but yeah, the other 2 were for your characters. I tried it. It's very difficult for me to play a 6-button game anymore. Very difficult. So, am I going to join this guy's game? If he's not going to start, okay, I think this might have been multiplayer or something. So, am I waiting to join or? All right, Bumper, let's go play an arcade game. Bump this. I'm not going to play this right now. Let's go do that. Let's see. Banjo. Shooters. What would that be under? Would that be under arcade something? Oh, this one here? All right, we'll jump into this. All right, we're going to play some Banjo-Kazooie, however you say it. Look, we got Xbox 360 on a Raspberry Pi. Somebody take a screenshot of that and troll everybody in the group. Somebody take a screenshot of that and post it in a group. Like, Supreme Team has Xbox 360 running on the Pi 5. I'm serious. Somebody post that in the group. Like, look, you got Xbox 360 running on Supreme Ultra. Nice. Look at this. This is nice. All right, let's jump into it. Banjo. See, look, we got Xbox 360 here, guys. Come on now. Oh, wait a minute. Please don't tell me I got to download a freaking console. No, I should already be logged in. Yeah, you just check my network status. Oh my God. You mean I got to go through all this? All right, guys, give me 1 second. One quick second. Got to type all this mess in. I got to find my keyboard and stuff. So, but this is only a one-time use thing. Oh, wait a minute. I have to do it this way? Oh, shoot. I thought I could use my keyboard. I wonder why it doesn't register my login credentials that I'm using for cloud gaming. Oh, this freaking sucks, dude. I gotta sit up here and type all this stuff in using the controller. Oh, hold up. Let me get my Xbox password. Let me get it. Now I can figure it out. It's just I don't want to have to go through the house and try to figure it all out. Okay, there we go. Now I don't want to exit. Alright, here we go. There we go. I'm back. You know, this doesn't make any sense that you would have to log into your Xbox 360 profile and do this again. And then you can't even use the keyboard that's already set up. You have to use the controller. I mean, I obviously, well, I haven't logged into this emulator before. All right, let's back this guy up. Yeah, I haven't logged into this before, so that's why I probably had to do it it's just a one-time thing. All right, so here we go. Here is your choice. Nice screen. Look at this quality. Like literally, you would have no idea that I'm on a Raspberry Pi. You guys would probably think I'm on an Xbox or something. All right, if you guys have just joined, if you could do me a favor, at least like the video. That would definitely help me out. Appreciate it. And also share it to the groups too. I don't think I shared this earlier, so this would definitely help if you guys wanted to do that while I'm streaming here. All right, this is all the cut screens. Everything looks good and great. Yeah, this is nice. Just look at this quality. So, you know, most people now, when you're looking for a stronger single board computer, you know, or a stronger PC, they forget about cloud gaming. And then they wear out their little mini PC single board computer trying to emulate this stuff where you can just tap into the services you already pay for. that already exist. I even asked some of the arcade modders, like, why do you guys still try to pirate a lot of this stuff and put it on bills when people could just log into their servers that they're already paying for without having to do all that crap? And that's when I started looking into this, because I had a cracked copy of Killer Instinct, and I was like, what was the point of me figuring out what file I need and what patch file I need to add? And I have my subscription service that I'm already paying for. And I said, screw this. So I deleted the game and just went with this because it didn't make any sense whatsoever. We're here to do things that make sense. Oh, boy. Well, this is a high action packed game. Oh. Where are the guns? Who do I get to shoot? Get over here. Yeah, this guy looks like a dev that's been working hard on Supreme Ultra for the past few months. Yeah, this is the KIODIEKIN special. You can find this emulator and get this running on your Raspberry Pi only on my Patreon. I'll give you a special code for it. Yeah, this is what happens when you overclock your Pi, right? You can run Xbox 360. All right, I don't have WinSCP up. I wanted to check my temps. I've done it in the past, but typically, yeah, you don't need to overclock for doing any of this, and it's very low performance space, so you guys will be fine. This is a great little kids game. You install this into a bunch of arcade cabinets and do whatever else you guys want with it. Ooh, this Supreme Retro Gaming Group has been growing quite a bit. YouTube channel. All right, finally we can get into some gameplay. Let's go. There's too many cutscenes here. It's our little secret, Kale. It's our little secret sauce, if you know what I mean. It's magic. Okay, well, how many more cutscenes or whatever is in here? How do I move forward? Yeah, our little secret. You got to be in the in club to know all the secrets. Just make it work. You know, it kind of reminds me like at Disneyland. One time I was at Disney World and stuff, and I had no idea just how quiet they are about everything. And I said, hey, what do you guys do if somebody throws up? Like, how do you guys respond to that? If somebody throws up on the bus or whatever. And they say, oh, we just say they have a magical experience. I'm like, what the heck? Yeah, so there are no bad moments even at Disneyland. So you just tell people you have a magical experience. If somebody pees in their pants, craps on the floor. It's a magical experience. But this is nice performance. So nice we added this. Oh my god. Am I going to be able to do anything as of yet? Xbox 360 on the Raspberry Pi 5. Maybe I should have titled the video that way. Xbox emulation. Oh man. You know, I had people asking me how I got Fightcade and Technoparrot working. All I can tell you, it's a magical experience. Let's see, silence. This is nice, man. Look at the colors, vibrancy, no lag, no pirating, all legal. Pay your monthly subscription service. Hook this up to any TV you want. I got that on my B-Link 5. Oh, yeah. Which one? What do you have on your B-Link? The Technoparrot or Fightcade? And speaking of which, I still need to do the review on the one I bought for Christmas. I haven't even touched it. Well, I've been using it. In fact, I use that now to upload stuff that's pretty big, so I don't have to use my main beast of a PC to do it. Gets a new wrench. What do you have for this lovely wrench? All right, Dirty. So how far into this game can I actually do something? Because all I'm doing now is just sitting here looking at a bunch of cutscenes. I mean, it's great. It's phenomenal. It's a great showcase, but I like to flex my muscles. What's this? Oh, finally, I can do something. Wow. Oh, I can move now. Look at that emulation. Isn't it great? Full speed, no lag. Oh, I have to stay in these walls? Oh, that's pretty cool. You got to put your hands up on the walls? Oh, that's nice. Let's see. What do you got, little guy? No, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Okay, in what world does a bear hit somebody with a turkey or a chicken or something? Let me see. Hold on, go through here. Yeah, there. Where's the shotgun? Hold on, right trigger down and pick up objects. What the world? I have. What am I supposed to do? Stack them up and then climb over the fence? Right trigger to pick up object, release it to drop them up. Pick up the mumbo crate and then take it to the skull-faced gentleman over there. All right, I gotta go grab this crate. Can't believe you got me playing this. All right, now is this where I go? Ooh. All right, this is nice. All right, you guys got another game you want to see? We could bounce out of this one and pick something else. Let's go ahead and pick a different game here. Let's try. I wonder what other Xbox 360 games that are on here. I know they haven't. Let's see, quick game. See if there's a list of. No, we have all games, but I'm looking for Xbox 360. Oh, let's see, Battletoads. That's a perfect arcade game for this set. I think Broforce. Have I played this one before? But let's see what other Xbox 360 games are on here. I'm not sure if their list is that extensive. I wish Castle Crusher was it. Castle Crushers is on here. Let's see, Dragon Age, Fable. Those are some of the top games back when they first released. Gears of War Judgment, definitely not. Definitely. Got your Halos here. This is an excellent one here, Joyride Turbo. This is really fun. My nephew's got me hooked on this one years ago. All right, looks like we got some late breaking news. Another development team quit. Is that what this is? All right, I'm no longer updating this. Somebody stole or scalping my work without doing it right. He's looking at my work and then making the edits to make it look like he's doing the work. Still updating this, but not here. You all can blame him for, well, that's not the language he used, but for messing it all up. Call me shallow. I don't give a crap. And now I know why Zero J quit. This is a collection of unofficial installation scripts for RetroPie, allowing you to quickly and easily install emulators. What's going on with this? And easily install emulators, ports, and LibreCores that have been included in RetroPie for one reason or another. These scripts can be considered experimental at best. I have found new scripts made by other people and added them to this repo. Don't take credit for any of them other than the ones I made. Most of the scripts do work as is. Wow, this is really unfortunate. This will only work on current RetroPie Buster 10 until RetroPie has an image for Bookworm Bullseye. I'm not messing with getting anything running on those. Don't ask. Same thing for the Pi 5. I don't have a x86, so I didn't test those scripts. You are on your own. Wow, this is some bad news. Yeah, a lot of people are quitting the community, man. There's not too many people left really providing or adding support. It's bad enough as it is. That's why you guys got to give people their proper credit and stuff, because no, not again. Not again. Do not make me log in again, because I'm not doing it. Oh, Jesus. I'm not doing it. All right, I'm bouncing out of this. So I guess you got to do it every time for Xbox 360 based games. All right, let's jump into a little bit of Batman. Let's play a little bit of that. Hey, Dirty, what's the story on that team that's quitting? It's really unfortunate. All right, we got Batman Arkham Knight. We ported this over to Supreme Ultra. Unreal Technology. Autodesk skill form. Running full speed. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get the information on this other development team in the Pi community that just quit. All right. I'm not sure if I already had a save point for this, but we're just going to jump in here to it. See what we got available. You know what? I should have done, was it Arkham City or Arkham Knight? Okay, I guess this is fine. You can get in here and kick some butt. I'm going to find me some bad guys somewhere. The superstitiously cowardly lot. Who's getting mugged? Who's getting mugged? Where are the thugs? Oh, there they go. Excellent game. There we go. That's right. Rise and shine. Oh, yeah, more, baby. Come on. Hey, how many thugs are on the street? A ton of bodies out here. Oh, shoot. Where you come from? So as you can see, this runs fluidly with no issues. Let's see. We're going to make it to the police station, then we'll bail out. So I want you guys to enjoy the scenery. Yeah, let's get up here. Get a better vantage point. Where is the police station or wherever it is I'm supposed to go? Oh, dang. I got to beat up all those guys? Wow. Oh, damn. Just brutal. Absolutely brutal. All right, I'm going to pick another game here. Give me 1 second. All right, so the team that quit, they add emulators and scripts to RetroPie. Yeah, a lot of people are quitting because other people are taking others' work. Okay, yeah. And claiming it as their own. Yeah, it happens. That's what's going on right now. So again, guys, we definitely thank you guys for the support. Hope you enjoyed tonight's showcase. I'm going to bail out here right now, but I hope you guys got a good understanding of the Xbox Cloud Gaming. I do have a playlist on this. This also works for the Orange Pi 5 as well. And again, this isn't native. I mean, specifically to RetroPie, but I do know that Recalbox Batacera doesn't have it. They don't have a browser on their interface. So if you guys are looking at, what are some of the differences between RetroPie versus Batacera, Recalbox, and some of the front ends? So we have PlayStation 2 emulation on Supreme Ultra. You also have cloud gaming, as well as a host of other things that we can do. But yeah, this is a very much enjoyable experience. I mean, I actually love it. There's no hiccups. There's no concerns, with this. Let's go ahead and back up here. And I think for the most part, all of you would, really benefit for this. I mean, you have games on here for your kids. You just make sure that you have the right subscription. Like and subscribe. Please share this video. We want to get the word out, give you guys some accurate information. I know there's going to be a lot of content creators and people making videos on this, but tell you one thing and then you find out months later that something else isn't true or whatever the case might be. We've seen a lot of that kind of stuff happen, but for the most part, this is all accurate information. Tested this, worked on it day one, got a lot of this stuff up and running really well on here. So you guys all have a great night. This is KDK KIODIEKIN. I will catch you guys later. Peace out. Bye-bye. But before you go, I want to show you guys some Resident Evil 2. This is one of the classics. Love some Resident Evil 2. No, this is just really nice to see this stuff working on here. Launching with cloud gaming. And make sure you guys check out Retro Bliss. He's a great guy. He makes some good retro content. He was our guest for tonight. No problem. Let's see. Re-engine. Click A on the control you want to use. Oh, yeah. These controls are native for Xbox. Thank God. Thank God. But it was nice enough to get back on here and actually do some real gaming. Just kind of unwind a little bit. Take my mind off of all the testing and trying to be factually accurate as possible while explaining it. Man, definitely takes a load off. Yeah, so this is Resident Evil 2. Look at that. On the Raspberry Pi. Yeah, look at that blood splatter down there. Sick. Damien, this is Xbox. We got Xbox running on the Raspberry Pi. This is Resident Evil 2. It's my secret sauce. Look at those graphics. You see any hiccups? No, man, this runs better than N64. Let me walk around. Let's walk around. There we go. This looks so realistic. Yes, it is. We're miracle workers over here. The next trick, we're going to walk on some water. Subscribers only. But hey, Damien, did you want to jump on for a second or what, man? You busy? To say what's up? I'll stay on for a few more moments if somebody wanted to just jump on and say what's up. Yeah, I did racing already. Yeah, all right, my controls aren't fully set up, but it is what it is. I like to play with my controls inverted. This is Resident Evil 2, Xbox Live Cloud Gaming. Oh, shoot. Yep. Yep. Boy, you better stay down. Yes, it is, man. Yeah, we got Xbox running natively here on the Pi. Man, I would have turned around and went back home. I would have said, screw this. I'm not dealing with this on the cop's wages. Let me see. I need to search him, take his stuff, because he ain't going to need it. Examine, use. So I can't use none of that mess. So what the hell was that key for? Better be something good up in here. Oh, shoot. I don't think I have any bullets left. Yeah, let me out of here. I'll run. Crap. Let me get out of here. Help. Cop. Police. How the heck am I supposed to get out of here? Where's the cop when you need him? Somebody come save me. All right, guys, I'm done. You guys have a good night. I'll catch you later. Somebody need to give me some bullets. Yeah, I'm in bad shape. Oh, he's on my ankle? Oh, heck no. He got some ankle biters. I don't even know how to run out of here. Let me get up out of here. Oh, crap. Now this fool wants me. I can't even go backwards. Oh, screw this. First day on the job, I'm quitting. All right, you guys have a good night. I'll catch you later.